What's up, guys? StillVenom here, back with another reaction, back with my buddy Novey. And today, we are getting into some Nightwish.
Yes, another Nightwish video.
You know, obviously I got that super dope recommendation list or whatever, so we've got tons of stuff that we can
listen
just
to.
Yeah, we can pick from already, but specifically I when I looked through the comments of the last video, there seemed to be a couple people harping on this song in particular. So I think partly it's because this, or at least this version of it that we're gonna hear, was from the same concert as those other two songs. I think that's partly why people were saying we should listen to this.
Yeah, those other two songs, that concert looked crazy.
Well, yeah, I mean, if it's the same concert, I mean, they said there's like 80, I keep forgetting what they said, like 84,000 people there or something like that. That's a lot of people, man. I don't even know what the biggest concert I've ever been to was, but I would assume that it's probably not even half that many people.
Yeah, probably like a good 10,000.
How many people fit in Soldier Field? I went to a concert once in Soldier Field where it was, the whole stadium was packed, like the stadium seating and the field was like packed with people all the way through.
The max capacity is 61,500.
Yeah, I mean, that place was about as packed as it could be when I was there. I actually have a video from that. I could, maybe we do a Skrillex song, I'll show it to you sometime. So I think this is supposed to be more melodic of a tune, or more the vocals are, but I don't, obviously I've never heard it, so I don't know. I guess we could just get on into it.
Reactions.
Yeah, so
get into it.
Yeah, might as well just get into it. We don't even know what I'm in for.
I think it's time for a little story.
I don't think I've heard her talk yet.
It's definitely story time.
Get to hear her accent. Okay, so maybe I was wrong.
There's more like a melody.
No words, no dreams, then Monday. I ride by fire, imagine all the fire. Took a journey into a jobless heart. Here on the shores, imagine all the world. Waited in a smooth regardless. Color for the poetry, canvas of the world. Let it earth fall back into the stars. I've got the voice that never lived. The innocence of dreams of every man. And got the empty grave of clean head. The sorry kind of gets to through the sky. I would do the every moon inside. I know the story that will lead to you. Every memory that you hold dear.
I like their more upbeat stuff like this.
Yeah.
I am the journey, I am the destination, I am the home, the trail that leads you. And when it takes the night, feelings of high, follow the madness, and if you know what's been imaginary of, the dream of hurry up, the rest of tales and they will dream. Will be the storytime escape, it's that intoxicates. The core for that is to live in chest of tales. I've got the voice that never been.
vibes. I like in this like multiple people around. Okay.
The fact that she pumps out those.
Go
ahead.
I think that's my favorite song out of the three. Yeah.
If I had to pick a favorite of the three, that's tough, dude.
It is definitely tough.
I mean, I like them all. They're all like kind of different though, so it's like.
Yeah. The first one was like theatrical.
Mm-hmm.
The second one was like pure rocking, and this one was, I don't know how to describe this.
This was kind of like somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, like I like this one the most.
You know what this song reminded, and it was sort of the lyricism of it that reminded me as well, but also just the way it sounded, it was kind of like a heavier version of, you know, it's a never-ending story. That's why I said it reminded me of the 90s, and I guess maybe never-ending stories from the 80s, but whatever. It reminded me of like that. Those types of movies, like those soundtracks that they would have, where they were kind of this fantastical, but I don't know how to describe it. That's all I can. Yeah. That's what it reminded me of.
I get what you're going with. I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see like the chorus doing that though, like someone appeared.
Yeah. The lyricism. That's why I said the lyricism was sort of helping that for me.
Yeah, I get it. And her voice is like amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I love her voice.
Well, the fact that she can belt out those notes like for the whole. I mean, it's not just like one song that she's doing that. She's doing that on like every fucking song we've heard by them so far.
Yeah, and this is all at like one concert, so.
Right. So
like
something else that they told me, some of the people down in the comments, they told me that there was actual multiple. There's been multiple singers throughout the history of this band. This is just their most recent singer, I guess. And I guess there was, I don't remember what they said. I think it was 3 or 4, but there's been multiple singers is the point, and they've been successful all the way through having all of their singers. So I'd be interested to hear kind of what
the other singers
what they sound like with their other singers, like if they just have a total switch up of sound, or if they sound generally the same and it's just minor changes here. But I would assume with the totally different singer that their whole sound is just a little different, because I mean, that just happens when you have a different frontman or frontwoman in this case.
Yeah, I wonder how long they've been around. They had like that many.
They said the 90s. I think somebody said that at least the 90s. Let me double check. The 1996 is what the wiki says. So they've been around for a minute.
That's pretty dope though.
Yeah, they're almost as old as we are.
That's pretty dope.
Obviously, I would assume that certain iterations of this band were more popular than others, or better well received, or I would assume there's like a favorite. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Well, we had some technical difficulties, but I think the general consensus is it was a great song. We both liked it. And I think I didn't say my favorite. My favorite, I think, was Romanticide so far. That was the second one we did. That one was,
and that's So I like the second one, but like not as much as this one. I don't know if it's because they're both. It's kind of like a mashup between the theatrical and a rock. But like I really like this one a lot.
Yeah, I don't know, something about Romanticide. Something about the guitar riff and Romanticide of the build up for that one just like is really grooving. But I mean, I've liked all the songs, so. Oh yeah, no, I did all the songs. Nightwishers, don't think I didn't like the song.
I liked all the songs. Actually, this band is becoming like one of my favorite bands. from just listening to them, they're up there yet with Systems of a Down. They're not up there yet with them, but they're becoming like somebody, like a band that I'll like straight listen to.
I've always been partial to bands with female vocalists too. Something about the mashup of like the female vocals with like the harder music, it always works for me.
Yeah, this group is pretty dope.
All right, well, we're gonna catch out of here before the fucking internet goes out again. And if you guys, as usual, you got any more recommendations, make sure you leave those down below, and we will catch you next time.
Peace.